Hello champions and future champions. Hello ChessMood family. GM Gabuzyan is here with you and we're beginning our daily lesson. Today we're going to continue the topic of sacrificing pieces for the passed pawns. In this position, it's white to move and I offer you to pause the video trying to find the best continuation here. In previous two daily lessons, we were sacrificing minor pieces and getting strong pawns in the center or on the flank of the board. This time, if you are trying to play knight c6, it's not working out that great. There is an issue. After takes and queen c6, black here can be playing queen d5. If we are going back with the queen, let's say to a4, black is getting really great blockers for our pawns. As we know, when we have passed pawns, we need to get rid of the blockers. But the other issue is that after queen d5, if we're taking, knight is going to d square. It's blocking the d pawn, and on top of this, now all the time pawn on b6 is under attack. This is making c6 move almost impossible. For this reason, at the beginning, we are temporarily sacrificing our rook for the passed pawns. We play rook takes a6. If black is ignoring this, we can be playing now rook a7 and play a4, a5, breaking the pawn chain and having strong passed pawns. It's reasonable for black to accept this sacrifice. But after it takes, we are playing knight c6. There is a difference. Black already cannot be playing queen d5, because we have knight e7 check. That's the reason that after knight c6, black is playing queen to d7. And after knight b8 and rook b8, white now is missing a rook but has three strong central pawns. If now we allow black to block them going knight d5 or queen d5, it's gonna be a disaster again. That's the reason I offer you to pause the video here and find the best continuation for white. If now you found the c6 move and figured out that we are good to push our pawns because we are winning, especially after queen d5, now white is playing c7 right away. And after rook c8 or rook e8, white is winning with pawn advancement to b7. But after rook b8, there is even a stronger continuation. Now white goes d5 right away. Here is the thing, that if black plays knight d5, we have queen g3, double attack, using power of the bishop, we're threatening a checkmate. As well, the rook on b8 is hanging, which is gonna be another checkmate. After d5, if black is playing knight to e8, trying to stop the pawns, we're going for bishop e5. And after rook d8 move, playing c6, followed by b7, and we're advancing our pawns. Queen d5, we can be taking and playing b7 on the next move. White is winning here again. After d5, black can try to take the pawn. And another time we're using power of our bishop and queen cooperation, going for queen g3. Still the rook is hanging, and after rook b7, white goes for bishop f6. Pawn g6 and queen e5. Exchanging the queens, and after it takes and bishop e5, we're threatening to play now bishop c7 move. The thing is, we're locking this rook here on b7, playing c6 on the next move, and winning. We have seen already few daily lessons when we are sacrificing minor pieces for the strong passed pawns. This time we are already giving up our rook. If you haven't checked out, I recommend you to see two previous daily lessons as well. Now let's go ahead and see another example here. In this position that you are seeing, we have very active rook, keeping the rook on b8 super passive, but at the same time, knight is attacking our d4 pawn, and if we slow down, we may have some troubles. I offer you to pause the video and find the best continuation for white. If now we are trying bishop a6 move, with an idea after b takes a6, play rook a7, and capture the pawn on a6, getting pawn chain here, it's gonna be failing, because black has knight d4 move. And suddenly, after rook a6, with knight b5, our rook is staying trapped here on a6 square. After knight d4, if now we're playing b7, threatening to go rook a8, black goes for king g7, and after knight b5, we're losing this pawn as well. That's the reason at the beginning position. White is sacrificing the rook for a pawn chain. Rook b7, and bishop a6. Now, when black is going for rook b8 move, we are going to push our pawns. How to do this is my next question to you. You can pause the video and try to find it. If here you tried to play bishop d3 with an idea after knight d4 to go a6, and these two pawns are beating the rook. For example, after knight b5, we can take, and play a7. After rook a8, winning with b7. Two pawns are beating and we're promoting a queen. Black is defending in a better way. After bishop d3, instead of capturing this pawn, black is going knight e8 and bringing the knight into defense. After a6, we're having huge problems because of knight c8 move. Now after a7, black can take and play rook a8, winning the next pawn as well. And after knight c8, if we're going b7. With knight a7 move, black is successfully blocking the pawns, staying with the extra rook in this position. That's the reason that after rook b8, white is making another fantastic bishop b7 move. Difference is the following. If black now takes, we still go for a6. And as you already know, two pawns are stronger than the rook when they are on the 6th rank already. Rook e7, and with a7 we're promoting. Rook e8 and b7. And if after bishop b7, now black is trying to bring the knight back, knight e7, it's already not working out. That's the purpose of our move. After a6, knight c8 is not possible. We can be taking it and pushing our pawns again. In this beautiful way, white is winning, sacrificing the rook and getting strong pawn chain. Now, let's go ahead to the next position, which will be your homework. In this pawn down position, it's white to move. We have a space advantage and very much advanced pawns on the queen side. How to play here is my question. You can share your thoughts and ideas in the comment section below. Gabuzyan was here with you. Thank you for your subscriptions, likes, and sharing this video with your friends. We appreciate it a lot. See you next time during our next daily lessons.